Hi everyone, I'm Ishita and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to talk about Goddess Chinnamasta, and with today's video I intend to kickstart a series on Goddess Chinnamasta, and there's also a prequel to the series which has already been uploaded on my channel, and if you haven't watched that video I urge you to go back and watch that video first so as to get the context of this series. I would like to start today's video by sharing a small anecdote. So as a child, I would frequent my native place in West Bengal pretty often with my parents, and there was this one particular time during Kali Puja when we had gone there. So there was this temple which had a huge idol of goddess Kali, and in the backdrop there was this tableau which had this huge painting of goddess Chinnamasta, and I was actually awestruck. That was the first time I saw her in all her glory, because she was this goddess who had a reddish hue, and she was holding a decapitated head in her hand, and I was awestruck. And since we were such troublemakers as kids, the priest was trying to shoo us away by saying that she's a very angry and a fierce goddess and she gets infuriated really quick. And I just stood there and I was thinking that if she is a goddess, if she's a mother, then definitely she's benevolent. So behind that that aura of anger, I'm sure there is a benevolent mother. So those of you who just go by her description and depiction, I'm sure that it's easy to get intimidated if you just judge her by her looks and the way she is depicted everywhere. But for a sadhak who knows her very well, and also a devotee who worships her, they know that behind that fierce aura that she is actually a very kind and benevolent mother who is actually ready to even sacrifice herself and go that extra mile for her devotees. So if you are her devotee, if you are her sadhak, you know the kind of boon she is capable of bestowing you with. So yeah, but obviously with every sadhana, with every kind of such worship, there comes riders, it comes with riders. So you need to approach her with caution, because definitely she's fierce and there's a sense of discipline that she wants to instill in her devotees. So yeah, she has to be approached in a very correct manner, and the devotee or the sadhak needs to have that sort of capability so as to take in that sort of discipline and energy that comes from her. So today I'm going to give you the description of Goddess Chinnamasta, which is going to help you if you intend to meditate upon her. And that's probably the easiest way of approaching a deity. And if you are somebody who's interested in meditating upon any Devi or Devta, they must understand the description, iconography and symbolism very well, and also the esoteric meaning behind those symbols and iconography. And once you're able to understand the esoteric meaning of those symbols, then it sort of amps up your meditation process. So let's start with the description of Goddess Chinnamasta. Goddess Chinnamasta can be meditated upon as a goddess who has a reddish complexion. She is holding a decapitated head in her left hand, and in the right hand she holds a sword. And there are 3 streams of blood gushing out from the neck, and the middle stream goes into the mouth of that decapitated head that she is holding. The other 2 streams go into the mouths of her 2 assistants, Jaya and Vijaya, or Dakini and Varnini, and 3 of them have disheveled hair. And what is important and very pertinent to note, that she is standing atop a copulating couple who are none other than Kamdev and Rati. So I'm going to explain the esoteric significance of this whole iconography, but for now you need to remember the description of this goddess. Since Goddess Chinnamasta is a very fierce goddess, known as an Ugra Devi. It is quite easy to presume that she is a goddess of the battlefield or a warrior goddess like say the Matrikas or goddess Kali, and that she can be invoked only by those who are going to wage a war. But for the sadhaks, they know very well that goddess Chinnamasta obviously is a fierce goddess, but she goes beyond such petty material battles, is what I want to drive home, that she is beyond every materialism. But having said that, it is very important to understand that her sadhana can also grant you a lot of materialistic happiness, but in a very, very unconventional manner. So yeah, she is an Ugra goddess. She is extremely fierce, but at the same time, she is extremely nurturing and benevolent. And her sadhana and her worship takes you to a very different plane where you sort of rise above those petty materialistic battles. So today's video was on Goddess Chinnamasta, her description, and how she goes beyond the realm of materialistic battles, and how she can be approached by people who are generally intimidated by her just by the iconography. And yeah, stay tuned for more information on Goddess Chinnamasta, on the esoteric meaning behind all those symbolisms. And if you are somebody who's interested in knowing about the various gods and goddesses of the Hindu pantheon of deities, then please ensure that you subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thank you.